Hi, I'm John Duerler with Hancock Homes Realty, and this is our second edition of our live streaming open house today here at 128 North Ridgewood Place. Given today and the world that we're living in now, what we're doing is we're coming live streaming. Since we cannot hold our regular Sunday open houses, we are doing them live on Facebook. So this is a wonderful community. We're in Los Angeles on Ridgewood Place, which was developed around 1910. These properties were developed, and as you can see, it's a wonderful street. You have sidewalks, you have these beautiful lamps that are still working, and it's basically a time capsule. These homes are American colonial, French colonial, craftsman homes, and this particular one here was completely renovated. It's an exceptional property, and I'd just like to show it to you. This is the Hancock Park area, if you're looking at area 18 on the MLS. And the great thing about this neighborhood is you are close to a lot of things. You're centrally located in the middle of Los Angeles, where you have downtown about 15-20 minutes away. The great thing about downtown, for the past 20 years, it has been completely redeveloped, where you have more people living downtown other than just more. It used to be just people would go in, work, and would leave, and it was a ghost town after that. But now you have some great restaurants, you have culture, you have some great galleries that are down there. And then that is to the east of us, which is downtown. But then to the west of us, we have Beverly Hills, we have West Hollywood, we have Santa Monica. And so people that are wanting to move to LA, if say you're from New York, you're coming in, this is a wonderful neighborhood because you're centrally located. And you can pop over to the studios. You have Netflix, which is up in Hollywood. So Hollywood is just to the north of us. And so you could pop over there. You have Paramount Studios, which is right up here on Melrose. So you can pop over there as well. And again, if you're just joining us, this is a great little compound. It's fully gated. And so we're at 128 North Ridgewood Place. And my owner, she has done so much to this property. It is ready to go. Everything has been updated. And I'll go through all of that with you as we walk through it. But I want to take your attention to the drought-tolerant plants that are throughout this whole yard. You have those out front, and then you also have in the immediate front yard as well. So that's great. You even have a lemon tree over there. And then coming up to your patio. This patio is great for just sitting and watching the sunset on the west there. But I want to bring your attention to, well, attention to detail. This property, when it was built, if you can just see the craftsmanship along and the beautiful windows, there's a lot of light that comes in to this property. And again, if you're just joining us, we are doing our Sunday open houses. Normally when I do my Sunday open houses, I have the barbecue pit. People are coming in and out, and we all miss that interaction. So I'm bringing this to you live. And again, we just have to adjust with the times that we have right now. We'll be out of this hopefully soon, and we're going to be back to open houses. But for now, we're just doing some live streaming so you can take a look. So come on in. And I want to show you a couple just detail things that you normally don't see in pictures or you don't see on a video. But these little side windows open up next to the front door, so you get a nice breeze coming through. And of course, here's your front door, very big front door. And again, another matching window there, so that opens up. Here you have the fireplace, which is wood burning. That is a wood burning fireplace, which in Los Angeles, you cannot build any more wood burning fireplaces. But if you have the old one, it's grandfathered in. You have designer tile. But take a look how big this living room is. It is really a stunning, stunning home. And no expense was spared. You could see the details of the trim work. If you look below, you'll see the oak floors, which are brand new, redone. And you also have the recessed lighting. Now back when this house was built in 1918, you didn't have air conditioning, but air conditioning was installed, the HVAC system, along with an air filter system as well. So we're in the living room. Off the living room, you really have a stunning dining room where all of these original built-ins are still intact. As you can see, the built-in china cabinet, if you will. And again, you have recessed lighting, all of the woodwork that goes through. Now, behind me, if you can see these double doors, this was a kind of a landing porch, if you will, because the driveway is right there. People would pull up, unload, and then come into the home. But this was enclosed over the years. You have travertine tile, which is on the floor here. It's a great sunroom. And again, these houses that were built in the 1918s did not have big closets. But here, my seller, well thought out, put all big closets in here. And so you've got that. This is a house that is just under 3,000 square feet. It is $2,249,000 for the purchase price. There's 3 bedrooms, but with an alternate studio workspace, or could be a 4th bedroom if needed. The house has a swimming pool. You have a wonderful kitchen here, custom kitchen cabinets that were put in. And as you can see, you have Sub-Zero fridge. You have European appliances, Miele appliances for the ovens, also for the dishwasher. You have a wonderful range here and a lot of space for this kitchen, which is awesome. The other great thing is your swimming pool right in the back. So if you're entertaining, there's so many places to entertain on the front patio, living room, great dining room, but you also have a kitchen as well, big kitchen, because where do we like to hang out? We like to hang out in the kitchen. But what's really nice is right off your kitchen, you have a covered patio. We'll go out there in just a minute, but you have a covered patio right off of your pool. If you're just joining me, I am at 128 North Ridgewood Place here in Los Angeles. The area is Hancock Park, which is centrally located. I love Hancock Park because it was developed in the late 1800s. Henry Hancock and his mom bought a big tract of land and started developing a lot of the homes here. And you have anywhere from 2 bedrooms all the way to 12 to 16 bedroom homes. The community is great. You have Larchmont Village, which is a village where people go. You still have mom and pop shops, coffee, restaurants. It's just a wonderful community if you're thinking of moving to LA. It's kind of takes you back to yesteryear. It's just south of Melrose. We're south of Hollywood. And again, downtown is to the east, and the Beverly Hills, Santa Monica is to the west. And again, this home, completely redone. You have a lot of these homes that were built in the early 1900s that need a tremendous amount of work that are on the market. This is a property, it's ready to go. Here is the first bedroom, which brings you nice double doors that lead out to the swimming pool. And then again, beautiful oak floors. And then you have 2 double closets, which is nice. And then the hallway back out is a bathroom that has a steam shower, some great light. That's the other thing about this property, brings in a lot of light. This has a steam shower. You need to come take a steam after a good workout. And then if you look at the floors, here, let me get you a better shot. Again, stayed with a lot of the traditional tile, is coming up. I'll bring you up here. So you have a wide staircase, about 5 feet, and you have high ceilings. The staircase is not intrusive. It's not taken up part of the living room. It's set off to the side. And so it brings you up to a gallery with high ceilings. Nice landing here, windows, and then it brings you to the master bedroom. So the master is an exceptional master. Huge master. It has these great windows, these 2 doors that lead out to a deck. I'll take you out there in a moment. You have a wonderful master bath. Has a tub, and of course, your shower. And coming back out, here's a reverse of the, you can see this master. There's so much light that fills this house. And again, a lot of craftsman type homes, revival type, French colonial revival. They don't have that much light. This one does. Huge, huge closets. Again, windows installed. That was a big thing in the early 1900s, was having windows in the closet. So we're walking out on a deck that's off the master. So you really have a nice view of your pool, of your garage, and then behind me, I'm not sure if you can see it, but that's Hollywood. And you can see the Hollywood sign, which is right over the ridge of that roof. So again, the location is the best, I think, in all of Los Angeles because you're centrally located, and this home it's ready to go. You just need to bring your toothbrush and your furniture. So if there's any questions that you might have on the home, let me know. Here is the beautiful thing about this, another beautiful thing about this house, that is this huge studio, high ceilings, and this could be the 4th bedroom, this could be a work studio, but again, you have 3 bedrooms that are in the home, but this could be a 4th or could be any type of great room, if you will. And again, plenty of shelving, plenty of closet space. And this gives you another view of this property. Hey, David Madaffrey. That's my cousin. How you doing, bud? I have floor plans for the home. If you can just look on my website, you can take a look at those. And this house is $2,249,000. It's an exceptional property. It has plenty of room for entertaining. If you have children, just great space that you can get away from them. You know, given that we're all locked down and in quarantine, space is great. Let's go out to the backyard and take a look. Just for point of reference, when we were in the master, we were on the deck. Now, you have a deck. This is the deck that we were on. It's a nice cover coming off of the kitchen. So you have a great outdoor dining area. Again, Southern California, we are blessed with this wonderful weather, and a lot of people create outdoor space as living space. You have a wonderful pool here, and then the garage was completely rebuilt, new foundation as well. This is a property that you could make an office, make a gym out of it. You have these great windows that look onto the pool, but you could also create double doors that lead out to the pool and make this a cabana. So If you're just joining us, this is the new Sunday open house for right now. No one's invited. You can't enter, but you can enter with the live stream, and that's what I'm doing today. Upgrades to this property, there's so many to mention. I have a list, but just off the cuff, there is the tankless hot water heater. You have an HVAC system that has an air filtration system in it. You also have a water system that's a filtration system as well for this house. And then another great thing is this is a hardy type of siding. Now, these old houses back in the 1910s had, some people call it clapboard. And it was wood, and of course you have to paint it and update it. But as you can see, this looks just like the wood, but it's a hardy back. And, oh, by the way, you have a drainage system that goes right underground out to the street. You have a new roof on this property. You have a gated yard. It's your own compound right here in Los Angeles. And the trees are amazing. The succulents, you have drought tolerant plants that are here. And this is just an exceptional home. I know we're in crazy times right now, everyone, but we're going to get through this. We are at Hancock Homes trying to pivot and adjust to what's happening, and we're adhering to the city codes, what they're allowing us to do, what they're not allowing us to do, and one is not having an open house. So thank goodness for Facebook. We can come to you. Every Wednesday, I do give a state of the market of what's happening in the Los Angeles market for the last 7 days, because measuring it for the last 7 days, there's so much of uncertainty. And what I want to be able to convey to everyone is what is happening. Houses are selling right now. It's just a different process. I did a webinar on the 7-day outlook from April 7th to April 15th last week of new properties that came on the market. New properties that came on the market were around 359 in Los Angeles. Those were new homes that came on. Properties that sold within those 7 days was around 249. Now, they didn't come on the market and then sell within 7 days. They had been on the market for 30 or 40 or even 3 months to 6 months, but they were closing. And that is a telltale sign with the environment that we're in right now. Are houses closing? Are banks lending money? They are, and they are closing. What you have to make sure of is that your lender will reevaluate your loan. They will reevaluate your approval. They'll see if you still have your job. Hopefully you do. Some people are furloughed, so they're pulling back. But it's just adjusting to what is happening now, what we have to do in order to get these homes sold. But of course, we have to protect ourselves, protect our families and our loved ones and our friends and our neighbors, and that's what we're doing. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be glad to help you out in any way we can. And check out my little market update on this Wednesday. Thank you. Be safe. And again,